Roman soldiers surged south along the Euphrates River. After 4 years of indecisive battle, hostile Persia, the once unfailing bulwark against Rome's eastern ambitions, finally yielded in the autumn of AD 165. The Roman legions pummeled Parthian defenses at the Syrian border city of Dura Europus, opening the way for a march deep into the now exposed Persian heartland. But just 80 kilometers north of Babylon, the Roman advance halted. Standing sentinel were the twin cities of Ctesiphon and Seleucia, their riches ripe for looting. Seleucia likely felt the first blows. Founded by Alexander the Great's general Seleucus in the late 4th century BC, the cosmopolis of perhaps 400,000 people enjoyed abundant wealth and trade due to the city's privileged position along the canal that bridged the Euphrates and Tigris. Seleucia was a melting pot of Greek, Babylonian, and Persian cultures. But the city's doomed elite had no desire to endure a protracted Roman siege. Throwing open their gates, the Seleucians surrendered in the reasonable hopes of securing clemency. Forsaking mercy, however, Roman soldiers rampaged through the streets, pillaging, raping, and burning. After days, possibly weeks, of impious barbarity, a jewel of the Hellenistic world was forever ruined. Rome's military machine, as many times before, reversed centuries of civilization in a matter of days. It would not be the last time. According to ancient accounts of the sack, untamed Roman bloodlust kindled divine ire. Among some Seleucian streets stood a shrine of Apollo, god of light, averter of evil, bringer of pestilence. Apollo's reputation for vengeance was as old as the classical world itself. In Greek literature's opening act, Homer's Iliad, Apollo inflicted a deadly plague upon an entire army because their commander, the brash Argive king Agamemnon, stole the daughter of one of Apollo's priests. It was thus well-established fact that Apollo's fury was often disproportionately cataclysmic. Heedless of history's warnings, however, Roman troops broke into Apollo's holy sanctuary. Groping about for treasures, the soldiers smashed jars and pried open every nook and crevice. In their chaotic greed, the looters unsealed a nasty surprise, a deadly cloud of pestilence. The soldiers breathed in the noxious air, unknowingly inaugurating a deadly plague that would decimate the entire Roman world. Furious Apollo, as always, received his vengeance in spades. Although largely a fiction, the tale of the Romans' desecration of Apollo's Seleucian shrine survives in 2 separate ancient accounts. True, a disease undoubtedly infected Roman soldiers in Parthia, but other details, the violated shrine to be sure, but perhaps also even the specific legions and location, are part of a puzzling collection of sources which tell of widespread pestilence in the Roman Empire in the mid to late 2nd century AD. On the one hand, it seems the authors of that era wanted future readers to know that a serious disease afflicted their world. But a deeper message is embedded in what has survived. In the worldview of most Greek and Roman writers, from Homer to Procopius, disease was but a symptom of a far more corrosive and ancient malady, impiety. At the world's mythical founding, for example, Pandora disregarded the gods and cracked open a forbidden jar of curses that plagued humanity for all time. Many, if not most, ancient descriptions of disasters reflect this connection between sacrilege and catastrophe, emphasizing the divine portents that accompanied calamities more than all other aspects. The story of the sack of Seleucia fits squarely in this tradition. It seems tailor-made to connect the unprecedented disease outbreaks of that age to impieties awful enough to generate such sweeping sickness.